everybody. How you doing today? This is Darius, and welcome to Follow Your Dreams Entertainment News. And today we're going to be giving you the news stories of the day. And the first report is something that is really serious. It's an epidemic going around, and this is something that really needs to be stopped. So we're going to have my co-anchor, Jennifer, give us your news report on this very important story.
Breaking news, it has now become law you wear deodorant, making it mandatory or face jail time. Thanks, Jennifer. Individuals who walk the streets without deodorant are subject to a smell test. If it is deemed you stink, fines or jail time may occur. This includes going to work smelling musty, or as people in the workplace call it, that musty coworker. The second law signed by the White House this week. The administration plans to comment on this topic on Wednesday.
Good stuff there, Jennifer. Good stuff. And I'm not going to lie, there's a few people that work here at Follow Your Dreams Entertainment that I stand far away from for that very reason. All right, well, next up, we're going to have my homeboy, Ryan. He's going to be doing the weather today. Our regular weatherman, Andy, is on vacation, so Ryan is going to take over for him. So, Ryan, what's going on in the world of weather?
Snow, just like I predicted in my forecast from the studio. I'm not sure why I'm out here literally looking around. It looks like snow. You could just take a video of it snowing and show that. Why do I have to be here to describe snowfall? It's pretty self-explanatory.
Seems like the cold has gotten you in an icy mood yourself, Ryan.
Okay, you know what, Shannon? I am in an icy mood, okay? Nice pun, by the way. All right, I was just standing out here for 20 minutes waiting for you guys to throw to me, and I was just doing some thinking. I spent $120,000 on a degree and 4 years in college to come out here and look around and describe what I see. I literally learned that in kindergarten. I Spy. It makes zero sense. Also, you know what else I was thinking while we're at it? When it's like a nice day or sunny, you never send me out to the lake or to the pool for a live shot, but when there's a hurricane or snowing or a blizzard or a flood, send me out there. I'll cover it. Perfect.
Well, damn, Ryan. It seems like you don't like your job. If you don't like your job, then get the fuck on. Thank you for that weather report. All right, well, next up, we're going to have Coco with her fine chocolate ass is going to come up here and give us the sports report. So, Coco, with your fine ass, why don't you come up here and give us the sports report?
Thank you, Darius. I really appreciate that. Well, today we're going to have an exclusive interview with Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky for the WNBA. We're going to have an exclusive interview with her, and I think that this is something that we really need to hear from this fabulous young player. And, Angel Reese, what attributes to your success due to the fact that your team has been getting their ass whooped by everybody they play? I mean, y'all just played the Liberty and got your asses beat down. But what attributes to you having a great game, shooting 50% and just doing your thing on the court? Why isn't the rest of the team playing as well as you?
Well, I don't really care if we lose or win. All I care about are my stats, and tonight I showed my haters why I'm the best player in this league. I stat patted down 30 with my me bounds as usual. I'm an attention seeker and I crave attention. I'm going to get a lot of it tonight all over social media because I just put up a double-double, and I won Sportswoman of the Year earlier today. I just keep winning these useless awards to boost my ego. I'm going to be even more unbearable moving forward, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep taking these blowout L's.
Okay. Wow. Man, talk about having an ego. Damn. But anyway, Next up, we're going to be interviewing the greatest player of all times. I'm talking about Michael Jordan, and he's going to talk about the state of the game today. So, Michael Jordan, what do you feel about today's players?
When you look at Steph Curry and LeBron James, obviously they're both great players, and both are in my top 15 greatest of all time. But for me, Steph Curry has had a bigger impact on the game of basketball. He completely changed how the game is played in terms of spacing and how to operate behind the three-point line. Every team now is taking 30 to 50 threes a game. And for that reason, I have him ahead of LeBron James in my all-time rankings. Obviously, James holds a lot of the all-time records, but that's because he's played in the league for like 30 years or something. I mean, you should be holding all of the records by that point. The only problem with LeBarbie is he can play another 30 years and he still won't have 6 rings like I do. He just doesn't have my aura, and that's something he needs to work on. And he ain't gonna fix his aura attending those Diddy parties like he was talking about in that one video where he said, ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Okay, well, that's it for sports. And I guess it's time to take it back up to you, Darius.
Coco, I'm not gonna lie. I truly enjoyed your sports report with your fine ass. Damn, she fine. But anyway, we're getting ready to end the news, but before we end the news, we do want to have an inspirational word for the day. So we're going to have our good friend of the show. His name is Tyrese Gibson, and he has something that he wants to say to the men out there.
Most of us as men, we get attacked for not being vocal or expressing our feelings or our vulnerabilities. We get attacked. Why you won't just talk? Just tell me what you're thinking. You look like you got something on your mind. Talk. I'm here. I'm good. They don't want to. They don't feel safe. They don't feel comfortable. Us men, we can't win for either side. We get attacked for shutting up, and we get attacked for speaking.
Tyrese, those were very inspirational words, and I hope that people remember you for this instead of what we remember you for now.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, everybody, that's it for the news. And before we go, we have to have a word from our CEO of Follow Your Dreams Entertainment. I'm talking about MP, that's me. And let me just ask one more question. Why the fuck we gotta say her name like that? What the hell? But anyway, so MP, that's me. What do you think of the news today?
Well, Darius, the news was not as bad as it usually is. I guess that's the best way to put it. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed Follow Your Dreams Entertainment News, and I guess that's it. All right, everybody. Bye.